it is not allowed to have fractional certificates. So if you don't take into account the volumes you're buying, you could end up paying 50% more. From 2026, we all know, those active in CBAM, we have to start buying certificates. Now, if we look into the F-gas industry, that's the industry related to Freon, which you can find, for example, in air conditionings or in fridges and freezers. They also need to buy certificates. They have a registry, and they also have free allowance. It looks a little bit like CBAM. And there, it is not allowed to have fractional certificates. So you buy 1 ton, 2 ton, 3 ton, 4 ton, but you can't buy certificates for 1.2 ton. And on small imports, and there are companies who are importing a lot of bolts and screws, that might have a large impact. Two scenarios. The first one, if you import 15,000 units and let's price them at 1 cent, so it passes the threshold of 150 euros, then the total weight is a little bit less than a ton, but there's more than 1 ton of CO2. That results in 2 CBAM certificates. If you then add up the CBAM certificate plus the purchase price, the price per item is 3 euro cents. Now let's take a look at scenario 2. If you import a little bit over 27,000 of those units, we're not going to talk about discounts due to the volume, you will see that the CO2 emissions is still less than 2 ton. You still need 2 certificates. And that makes that if you look into the certificates, those 2 certificates plus the purchase price, the price dropped to a little bit over 2 cents. So if you don't take into account the volumes you're buying, you could end up paying 50% more.